Hi, everybody. Welcome to 2ZQ Hot Takes, where we discuss issues both big and small. I am your host, the very handsome Tim Kirk, and today I'll be talking about cleaning up after yourself. I don't understand how this is such, or is not at all in any way, an issue with so many people. I've seen it on the street, in offices, elevators, waiting rooms, movie theaters, and it goes on and on. Why don't we clean up after ourselves? I can't see the benefit of litter. Every beach and our oceans are filthy and choking life. Doorways to walk-ups, which aren't guarded by door people and concierges, are bombarded by garbage left by uncaring people everywhere. Corners of doorways are piled up with debris. In New York City, there is a garbage can on every corner, but only a fraction of refuse makes its way into them. By the way, I'm also one of those people who insists on returning shopping carts to their corrals and quite often grab a few with me to straighten out the aisles. It's even worse when people just leave the carts wherever they feel, in doorways or right smack in the middle of an entrance exit area. That it makes it very cumbersome and awkward to go around. I can't stand that. I have to return these things. Mass transit has garbage everywhere. Subway platforms are like mini amphitheaters to see rats crawling about on tracks in between train arrivals, and the trash cans on subway platforms are rat food emporiums. Commuter railroads suffer from littering as well. People just leave the bags and containers or whatever they brought on the trains with them right on the seats. They don't even bother with the pretend cleaning of bunching everything up inside the paper bag it came in and smushing it under the seats. I understand not cleaning up everything if you go out to a full-service restaurant. You pay for that. If you go to a Starbucks and leave a pile of sweetener, packets of paper, wet, used napkins, spilled beverages, I have to wonder about your personal hygiene. Then I wonder what your home looks like, and then I shudder. If you do this at your workplace, all of your coworkers think you are gross. They do. They really do. I am not OCD. I am not always cleaning messes or sweeping up, but hell, folks, if you're in a place that doesn't personally belong to you and there isn't anyone assigned to clean up, it is your job to clean up after yourself. But why do people do this? Why wouldn't everybody prefer a nice, clean, sanitary environment? The answer has to be no. They don't prefer. Is it the sense of entitlement and privilege? Is it sloth? Everybody cannot be a distracted genius who doesn't have time to tend to these things. A lot of us are held accountable all day, every day. Wouldn't one think that kind of bleeds over to personal space? A teensy little bit even? I have seen recent photos of beaches around the world depicting the aftermath of sudden thunderstorms, and the sand is absolutely disgusting by just about any standard. I can't understand how we all collectively decided to abdicate any responsibility to doing our part in picking up after ourselves. And who brings all that disposable crap with them to the beach in the first place anyway? If you have ever been on your hands and knees picking up after other people, you have to know how galling it feels that they feel no obligation to display any personal responsibility. If you were the parent of a young child, I would certainly hope that you would deeply understand that kids don't get it yet, but that you were also doing your best to instill that sense of responsibility in them. I remember Jay Leno doing a joke about this and the mess people leave behind in movie theaters. They have bags of popcorn, giant-sized beverage containers, boxes of candy, all in their laps. When they leave, they just get up and let it all just drop to the floor. He said something to the effect that it was the equivalent of people in restaurants just scraping anything they don't like off the table with their knife and right onto the floor. For LGBT people, it is a head-scratcher. Many of us put a very distinct air about ourselves to others, and I like to think that we want them to see us as erudite, stylish, together, smart, focused, and have things in order. We wear outfits. Straight guys never announce that they are wearing an outfit. We all need to do some housekeeping, damn it. We just do. We do. I don't know any gay people who proudly announce that they are slobs. I have met a few gay slobs. Gross. And obviously, they do not focus on hygiene in conversation, or in practice, it would seem, as most of us do not either. So it does tend to be glossed over with the understanding that we are all concerned about sanitary appearances and maintaining the finish on furniture, the wear on carpets, and our general living conditions are of as high a standard as we can possibly meet. It's just that when you visit someone's home and they do not seem to have ever heard of the word Windex or understand how cleaning products and paper towels, along with vacuum cleaners, work at all, it is somewhat disturbing. And they're completely unbothered by the mess. They're fine with being a slob. Go figure. I mean, we like to get filthy with each other, but who leaves a trail of destruction with half-eaten bags of Doritos, cookies, half-empty soft drink containers, wine bottles, wine glasses, beer cans, etc., that make rings on your coffee table? And the place smells like it needs to be aired out. Ew. Straight single guys can live like that. Go ahead. You live like bears in a cave anyway. I want my place to smell like it has just been cleaned. We're gay. We have show places. We are spotless. We are fussy. We hate litter. We are more Felix than Oscar. Aren't we? I mean, I have literally been in substantially heated, lengthy discussions over which manufacturer makes better vacuum cleaner. Over drinks. In a gay bar. This is completely subjective, and I am no neat freak. However, I do my best to keep up as much as possible, but I do like it when the place looks nice and smells like someone who bathes lives there. Thanks for listening. See you next time, and as the kiddies say, peace out.